Kamakhya Temple Red Cloth. The meaning of Rakht Bastra during Ambubachi Mela explained. As the monsoon clouds gather over Assam, the sacred Neelachal hills in Guwahati come alive with crimson. The scent of incense thickens the air, earthen lamps flicker in rhythm with the breeze, and the red-robed sadhus, spiritual seekers from across India and beyond, begin their annual pilgrimage to the revered Kamakhya temple. It's time for the Ambubachi Mahyag, one of India's most mystically potent festivals, and at its heart lies a powerful amalgamation of Tantra and Mantra. Every year, around the Hindu month of Ahar, June-July, devotees and seers journey from all corners of the subcontinent to attend the Ambubachi Mahyag. In 2025 alone, temple authorities estimate that over 15 lakh pilgrims will gather at Kamakhya, with nearly a quarter being ascetics and tantrics seeking spiritual awakening. Dressed in red, their presence paints the landscape in a symbolic hue that matches the theme of the festival, fertility and creation. For these seekers, being at Kamakhya during Ambubachi isn't just tradition. Some force pulls us here, one seer explained, and to be here during Ambubachi is not just a blessing, it is a call to deeper knowledge. Nanan Kamakhya is one of the most powerful manifestations of Shakti, the divine feminine energy. What sets this temple apart from others is a bold belief the goddess menstruates. Unlike the widespread taboo associated with menstruation in many cultures, Kamakhya honors it as sacred. According to legend, the yoni, female genitalia of goddess Sati Shiva's consort, fell on this hill when her body was dismembered after self-immolation. Since then, this site, also known as the Joni Peeth, has been revered as the seat of primal power. During Ambubachi, it is believed that the goddess undergoes her annual menstrual cycle, withdrawing into solitude and rest. Nanan, the sanctum sanctorum of the Kamakhya temple, which houses a stone symbolizing the goddess Yoni, is closed for 3 days during the Mela. A white cloth is draped over the sacred stone. No prayers are offered, and even Mother Earth is given rest. Tilling and agricultural activities pause, mirroring the menstruation taboo but redefined here as reverence and respect. On the 4th day, the temple reopens in a burst of celebration. The goddess is considered purified, and the festival culminates in rituals of renewal, spiritual invocations, and the distribution of a unique prasad, the Rakht Bastra. Nanan, the white cloth that once covered the yoni stone is now red, symbolically representing the menstrual fluid of the goddess. Devotees believe it to be suffused with divine energy, making it one of the most sought after sacred tokens. Pieces of this cloth are distributed as prasad, and those who receive it often treat it as an amulet, keeping it in wallets, altars, or wearing it for blessings related to fertility, protection, and prosperity. It's not only the cloth, the entire Neelachal, Mother Earth herself, all turns red. We believe so. This is the time when we get the maximum results for our tapasya and dhyan, almost 3 times more than usual, said Nandagiri Maharaj of the Dashanami Juna Akara. The red that envelopes the Neelachal hills is, to them, not merely ritual, it is a living aura of Shakti, radiating through every element of nature. This cloth becomes a visible, tangible bridge between the devotee and the goddess, a sacred embodiment of life's mysterious and creative force. The red cloth symbolizes Shakti, and Kamakhya is the epitome of Nari Shakti. These days, I often come across online sites assuring people of the red cloth, but these are fake and fraudulent, said Kabindra Sharma, the head Doloi chief priest of Kamakhya temple. We do share pieces of the red cloth among devotees, he clarified, but what you hear and see online is not what it is all about. His remarks come amid rising concerns over commercialization and misrepresentation of the Rakht Bastra, the sacred red cloth distributed during the Ambubachi Mela. Sharma emphasized that while the red cloth is indeed revered and distributed as prasad, its spiritual essence is being diluted by unverified sources and black market profiteers claiming to sell authentic pieces online. Nanan, at its core, the red cloth is more than a ritual object, it is a celebration of womanhood, creation, and the cyclic nature of life. In a society where menstruation has often been treated as impure or hidden, Kamakhya flips the narrative. Here, the act of bleeding is holy, and the female body is revered as the origin of life. The Ambubachi festival reclaims and ritualizes what society frequently stigmatizes. It boldly repositions menstruation not as something to be ashamed of, but something to worship. Nanan Kamakhya is also a stronghold of tantric worship, and Ambubachi holds a special place in these esoteric traditions. During these 3 days, tantric practitioners engage in ceremonies aimed to unlock deeper spiritual knowledge and occult wisdom. Foreigners and spiritual seekers from around the globe are increasingly drawn to this unique convergence of fertility rites, ancient mysticism, and goddess worship. I adopted sannyas this year itself, and this is my first time in Kamakhya during Ambubachi. It's truly divine, expressed a young sannyasini from Ujjain, her voice filled with awe and emotion. I had heard so much about this place, about the power of the goddess, and now I can feel it. The energy here is unlike anything I've experienced, she said. I definitely want to return with the red cloth as Mas Prasad. It's not just a blessing, it's a symbol of my journey and her presence in my life. Nan as with any symbolic ritual, the Rakht Bastra is not free of misconceptions. Some mistakenly believe the red cloth contains literal menstrual blood, a claim consistently denied by temple authorities. Scholars clarify that the red color is symbolic, part of a ritual transformation rather than a physical one. Interestingly, the Brahmaputra river nearby is also said to turn reddish during Ambubachi. While devotees view it as divine, scientists point to natural Kasurin oxide content, soil runoff, or cinnabar deposits. Swipe left for next video. The red cloth, the Rakht Bastra, symbolizes a powerful truth that many have long forgotten, that creation begins with the feminine, and menstruation is not a source of shame, but of sacred strength. In Kamakhya, the ancient myths whisper loudly to the modern world to remember, to honor, and to reclaim the divine that resides in the natural, in the body, and in the cycles that govern all life. Latest blogs.